Welcome, everyone. I'm Kimberly Boschman, and this is the Intentionally Intuitive podcast. In this episode, we're going to take a look at each life path number, the forecast for June 2024. So June is coming in hot, and for us in the Northern Hemisphere, we are stepping into the summer months. For those of you in the Southern Hemisphere, I know things are a lot colder. But it is interesting because as we enter into summer here in the Northern Hemisphere, I just found out that I have an allergy to grass. So it's making things interesting as people cut their yards. So curious if anybody out there has a similar allergy and how do you manage it during the spring, summer, and fall? Especially if you're an outdoorsy type of person like I am. So anywho, let's get into the forecast. But before we do that, this of course is a general forecast. If you're interested in your own personal numerology to find out more about the energies that you came here to work with in this lifetime, your current forecast, upcoming forecast, any of the good stuff, then book some time with me. I would love to work with you and take a look. All right, let's get into the June 2024 forecast. Life Path 11-2. So this is a beautiful month for you all. You're going to be working with the energy of the 16-7 as well as bear energy. So immediately what this shows me is this could be a month for a greater need for solitude, like a greater need for coming back to self, really like sitting with your emotions, really diving deeper into the inner workings of your own psyche, your own thoughts, what you're feeling, like really diving deep. Like it's a very can be a very sensitive but soft energy where it's saying, let's take some time and be curious about ourselves. Let's take some time and be curious about what we need and what we want and what that looks like. And, really sit with that and explore that, because it's through that sort of self-reflection or self-contemplation that you're able to come up with the next course of action, like your next decisions and what it is that you want to do to move forward in order to get there, right? Because there's also that vibration of the 6 in the 16, there's something, that has to do with home and hearth, right? Like feeling really safe and secure in your home and beautifying your space. There's something definitely here about taking action and putting in the effort to make your home feel like your own personal sanctuary and a place where you feel safe and secure. And where you can take some time for solitude. So if you're in a family dynamic, do you have space within your home where you can go and be alone and sit with your thoughts and sort of explore those inner workings of self? If you don't, then how can you create space and time to be able to do that? And I think this month will help you to do that. But definitely about beautifying your space, beautifying yourself. And it's not about like how others perceive you or how you look to others. It's like, how do you feel about yourself? How do you, what can you do? And it might be just like splurging on something that you really, really love that makes you feel really good about yourself. And that's really what it comes down to, is how do you feel about you? And, what is it that you can do to continue to help you feel really good about you? And yes, a lot of that is inner work, but a lot of that is also, the things that we choose to buy for ourselves, the things that we do that we choose to like pamper ourselves. So this could be a great month for going to the spa, getting a massage, getting a facial, getting, a new wardrobe or a couple new outfits or something like that, or whatever you feel called to do that is not only like beautifying your space, but beautifying you as well, to where you feel beautiful. Whether you're man, woman, it doesn't matter, gender, right? Non-binary, it doesn't matter. It's about what makes you feel beautiful. And we all want to feel beautiful within our own skin. So this is a great month to really explore that and to do that. And it doesn't have to necessarily be, again, about you. It can be about the place where you live, the community where you live in. Some people can move through 7 cycles and really come to the realization, like, I don't like where I'm living. I don't like the community that I'm living in. I don't like where I've chosen to surround myself with. And sometimes circumstances dictate, where we need to be at certain places within our lives. But if you're in a position to make some changes so that you can feel good about your surroundings, this is a great month to do it, or at least to really come to a greater understanding of what it is that you want. right? You might not be able to implement it just yet, but you can certainly start that planning phase, right? You can have the vision board, you can have, the journal, you can have the daydreams and the thoughts about it, because it's through that process that you start to take baby steps and effort into making it happen. But first you have to understand the direction you want to be even moving in the first place. So beautiful energy there in a lot of ways. You could also, because this is, you got the vibration of the 6 and the 7 for 16-7, again, very soulmate type of energy. And I think you all just recently had this kind of energy, but you're still riding high on this. So with this is again, like a deep soul connection type of energy. And again, doesn't have to be romantic, but it could be, where someone enters your life or people enter your life where it just feels like a soul connection, really deep, really profound, really beautiful, and can help you to learn something more about yourself and about the other person and about your experience. So beautiful energy there. Definitely pay attention to your dreams and your greater visions and the downloads that you get at this time, because this is a great time to learn something more, not only about yourself, but also, again, your surroundings and your experience. Could be a great time to go back to school, to take a course, to read a book that really moves you, that really has some great aha moments in it. Great opportunity for greater self-awareness this month, for sure. With bear energy coming through, this is a really protective type of energy. So it's almost like you're cosmically protected at this time. Like it's like the universe is just enveloping you in this hug and supporting you. And so you could see people, places, things come in at this time that feel really supportive and feel like things are kind of moving in a good direction that feels really good for you through the support that you get through the universe or through other people at this time. And also how you're supporting yourself, like how you're, nurturing yourself and going after what it is that you want through the truth of that. A lot of truth energy with the 7. So it's like getting to the truth of something. So what is your greater truth? What is it that you want? And are your actions moving you in that direction? If they're not, then this is a great month to, figure out what actions you need to take so that you can move in that direction. Also with bear energy, it does bring it back to the home. It's a very nurturing type of energy, very protective, very nurturing. So again, I say you could find this month to be one where you just don't really want to socialize a whole lot. You really want to, spend time in your space and getting that space feeling really supportive. And again, if you don't feel comfortable in that space, then figuring out the next steps to get you there type of thing. But very nurturing, very protective energy. I really love this all for you. It just feels kind of like a warm, cozy blanket. I don't know. This energy just feels very self-soothing, very nurturing, very much like rejuvenating, right? Like rejuvenation for your body, mind, spirit. And, anytime we move through a 7 cycle as well, it can be very, very much about that holistic health and getting back to a place of feeling really good in your body and, mentally and emotionally. And so also this would be a great time, if you feel called, to seek therapy or seek help from someone who's unbiased and who, has no stake in your decisions and what you decide to do, but that is this truly there to listen, unbiased, and in a supportive environment to where you can express your emotions, you can express your desires, and there's no judgment, right? It's a non-biased, non-judgmental space. So great time to do that as well. But love this energy. It's just a very soft, very nurturing, very supportive type of energy that you all are moving through this month. And I would also say this would be a month where if you're not seeing that from the external, it's okay to not participate. It's okay to not engage. You can do it in a way that's kind and understanding, but it's okay to tell people, I need some time alone this month. I need my space. I need whatever. It's okay, and the people who, respect that are in your corner, and the people who don't respect that, you don't have to engage in that. You get to call the shots. So when it comes to your life and your journey. So yeah, but overall, beautiful energy, 11s. I hope that, a lot comes from it. A lot of self-discovery comes for you this month. And yeah, I think it'll be beautiful. So take care. Bye for now.